Everybody suddenly loves the rand. What's driving the South African currency rally? For the first time in nearly 4 years, the South African rand has strengthened significantly against the US dollar, a shift that's got investors, economists, and everyday South Africans talking. After trading at relative lows earlier in 2025, the rand this week slipped below R16 to the dollar, its strongest level since mid-2022. Why the sudden rand rally? According to analysts, the rand's recent resurgence is not the result of one factor. It's a combination of global market shifts, commodity price strength, and improving domestic sentiment. One weaker US dollar fuels demand for riskier assets. The US dollar has softened in recent months, partly due to uncertainty around US fiscal and monetary policies. A weaker dollar tends to favor emerging market currencies like the rand, making them more attractive to investors. 2. Precious metals boom helps exports and foreign exchange inflows. South Africa is one of the world's biggest producers of gold and platinum. With gold prices recently climbing above record levels, export earnings have risen sharply, bringing more dollars into the country and increasing demand for rand when those earnings are converted locally. 3. Domestic factors boost investor confidence. Economists point to several structural improvements at home that have helped sentiment. These include rising tax revenues, easing of electricity constraints, improved logistics, and an upward shift in fiscal credibility, including the removal of South Africa from a Financial Action Task Force's gray list in 2025. 4. Lower inflation and potential policy shifts. With inflation trending toward its new lower target range, some economists expect the South African Reserve Bank, SARB, to consider interest rate adjustments over the year, which could further support the currency's stability. How strong is the rand now? The rand's climb has been steep. After weakening past R19 to the dollar in April 2025, it has rallied to trade around R15.99 per US dollar, with market watchers suggesting it could push even stronger toward R15.50/dollar if current conditions persist. This strength reflects not just short-term swings, but a broader shift in global capital flows. Investors are increasingly drawn to assets in emerging markets, and South Africa's commodity-driven economy is benefiting. What does this mean for South Africans? A stronger rand can bring both benefits and challenges. Cheaper imports. Consumers may see lower prices on imported goods and fuel, since it costs fewer rand to buy foreign currency. Inflation support. A firmer currency helps keep inflation in check, which could ease cost of living pressures. Export competitiveness. However, South African exporters earn fewer rand for each dollar of exports when the currency is stronger, which can squeeze profit margins. Economists caution that while the rand's performance is welcome, staying grounded in sustainable policy, structural reform, and economic growth remains key for long-term strength. Looking ahead, as 2026 unfolds, all eyes will be on global economic trends, especially U.S. monetary policy, and how South Africa's own reforms continue to play out. For now, the rand's unexpected comeback has turned it into a relatively loved currency in emerging markets, drawing attention from investors and everyday citizens alike. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to this channel.